Hey YouTubers, I said I was going to do one more video before the snow comes. We're in for about 1 to 3 inches tonight. It's cold out here in J-Town, Kentucky right now, but it's dry, and I got the old cat in the hat bike down. Put the motor or the power unit on an old girl's bike because the cat in the hat bike is actually an old rare frame, and it's crazy to have it hanging in the air with this motor unit on it when I can do something with that old boy's frame and have another motorbike, where the girls' bikes are just like a 4-door 55 Chevy. It just ain't as cool as a 2-door. I mean, let's face it, girls' bikes are for girls. But I'm gonna get this thing out and get her going. If I had it started once now, and it's been at least 20 years since it was run until today. I got the old stale red gas out, sopped it out with a piece of an old t-shirt, put some good gas in it, and it started fairly easy. So we're gonna see if it's gonna percolate or not. I'm gonna try to go around the block on it, but the back tire, those white rubber tires, get just as brittle as can be. So we'll see how it does. God only knows. I'm gonna try to put this in this fixture on my chest. That's my that's my poor man's GoPro. Hey, you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? All right. Get my gizmo down in there. There we go. Flip my kill switch off. My throttle cable is the liner out of a Miller MIG welder. I didn't have one. I didn't know where I'd ever find one that long. All of a sudden one turned up. Funny how that works. It's leaving white spots on the driveway taking off because the motor unit is lightweight and the tire's hard as a rock, so it was spinning a little. But I'll either make it around the block or I'll blow a tire, one of the two. This old Murray girls bike a guy gave me, cleaned up pretty well, but it's got a bumpy back tire. There's a bumpy back rim. There's a flat spot on it, and I'm pretty good at dialing the rim in from left to right, but this up and down spot comes on so quick I couldn't adjust it out with the spokes. I thought about letting the air out, loosen up about half the spokes, and trying to bend the rim, but if I'm gonna put it up on a shelf or hang it from the ceiling, I'm just not gonna worry about it. It's more for an occasional ride, but I ain't gonna get out and do no major cruising on it. I got other ones that are a whole lot more dependable. I need to back the idle down though. It's wanting to pull itself. So I'm gonna pull off up here, get my trusty pocket screwdriver, which is a knife with one of the blades broke intentionally. Back the idle down so the clutch will let loose. Make sure I'm telling you right. No, that's not what the issue is. The issue is I bent my throttle cable. Well, if I can find my little... Hey Gerard, how you doing, buddy? If I can find my little trusty pliers here, I can cure the problem. Pretty easily. There we go. Now we're slowing down where it needs to be. Everything's a wobbling. All right. We'll see what that'll do for it. Really needs a new wire. I'll do that when I get home. I got my poor man's GoPro, Gerard. Coat hanger and a part of a Stanley trouble light stuck down in my coat. Hey, I spare no expense, you know what I'm saying? I'd have to dig up one of them jars if I was going to go buy me a real one. One of my neighbors swears I've got jars of money hidden around here. I told him, I said, if you can find any jars, you're welcome to split them right down the middle with me, because I sure as hell don't know where they are. Oh boy. I'm hoping we're somewhere at the right angle on this picture. Once again, I don't really know. I'm just guessing. But this is the first time this thing's propelled itself. First time it's been ran today is. This is about the 9th or 10th. I guess about the 10th of, oh shit, I don't even know what the date is, of December. Funny when you get retired, days kind of all turn into Saturdays. Funny how that works. Yeah, I use MIG welder wire for my throttle cable, as well as MIG welder liner for the outer, inner and outers off a MIG welder. No more than it has to bend from here back to that motor. It ain't gonna hurt that wire. It didn't hurt it when it was welding with it. It ain't gonna. I'll put a brand new one down in there with some wheel bearing grease on it. It'll be good to go. Come on, car. I don't really feel like stopping. Come on, Captain. Ah, you're hot. Here we go. The cat in the hat bike rides again, except it's a different bike, but the fixture's the same. In case you don't know why I made that stupid name up, if you ever read any of the Cat in the Hat books, all this gadgetry has a little extra training wheel hanging off the back of them just for cuteness. So I'm gonna jump over here right now while I can and go in front of that car. Thank you, buddy. Get back here, I am freezing my face off. My forehead feels like it's got ice cubes. The white on the driveway's from this tire coming off. Yeah, I think we need a brand new inner cable and I'll be all right. Turn it around like that where it'll sit on its own. Whoa, Dad, can't be having that. Oh no, he didn't. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Got a little old 16-inch wheel welded to a 16-inch wheel. Got some belt sander sandpaper down inside of it. A good old Briggs off of a edger. Edgers are so good for everything but edging. And that pipe is a pipe off of a buddy of mine's kid's go-kart. It was a roll cage, and I straightened the pieces out, welded them together, because I needed a long piece of pipe at the time. I was still working, so I had access to the MIG welder, and that's how I was able to stick them two thin rims together without hurting anything. It's a sweet little motor. Edgers just don't get no use to speak of. And even though the spokes are straight up and down, it don't matter because they don't. There's no load on them. The load is between the wheel and the other wheel, so all it's got to do is hold itself upright, and that is done by, you can see where I had the fat, I've got a fatter seat post now, but the other bike, the beige Columbia or whatever it is, I didn't know what it was. The other bike that this unit was on had a little skinny solid seat post and the center stand and all kind of cool stuff, so it's worth doing something with. So this one's not that old or that odd. I'm guessing this one's out of the mid-60s. Alrighty, that's about enough blabbing for today. John Wade on YouTube, or Wade Made Motorized Mayhem on YouTube. As I keep making them, I'll keep posting them. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.